learned that is currently only available on their website. You can buy it from their website. I think there's you can download it and buy CDs and stuff like that. And then on Monday, I think it's this Monday, it goes out on all platforms, so you can stream it, download it, whatever you do. But obviously, if you buy it directly for the band, they probably get more money out of it because iTunes or whatever don't take a cut. So head over to their website, get that. It's a brilliant tune. I was surprised and very happily surprised that it came through into my inbox. I was like, yes, nice one. It came out yesterday. So we start new music Saturday with brand spanking new music. That's
all right. the one Matthew McConaughey line that everybody knows.
Yeah.
That's the only one. That and the Lincoln commercials, which were the most dumbest things in the world. Did you see, or did I play them all? We were on the show, like the South Park ones.
No, I don't think so.
Oh man, you have to look that up. Then you gotta look up South Park Matthew McConaughey Lincoln commercials.
Okay.
They're amazing. They're so funny. And if you see the original commercials, compare that to that. Like it's pretty similar, but it's so much funnier.
Okay, brilliant.
And then
I'll be doing that in the break tonight then.
And then the one other thing you got to tie to it is you got to look up Tommy Chung Lincoln commercial. That one's even funnier. He's like, he's like, people say you have to go forward to go backwards. Nonsense. Just put the car in reverse and go. You know. Then Siri, when's my probation appointment? It's right now. You've been sitting in the same spot for 20 minutes, you fucking idiot. But it's so funny, man. If you watch the commercials in those order, it's so funny because I actually didn't even know the first time I saw that South Park of something from the Matthew McConaughey commercials. I didn't even know they were on the air because I don't watch TV that much. And then I looked, I was like, but man, these don't make any sense at all. It's
right.
It's almost like a Rickyism from Trailer Park Boys but it's done intentionally, and that's what kills me, and like so. Anyways, you gotta watch it. That it is funny. I mean, they're like maybe no more than like a minute 30, so they're pretty short, right? But yeah, Lincoln Matthew McConaughey and Lincoln South Park Matthew McConaughey, because I tell you, man, they're something to watch. So next up, quick sidetrack there again. My bad. I'm sorry. But next up, we got some more like really heavy stuff here, and right. And this is Scarlet's Wake with an updated version of All My Vices. Dig this.
But I wanna keep them, 'cause I'm in every single one. and peace, but you stole your opinions to spread like disease. You hide your true self-world behind that screen, but one day the ones you blinded will see. It's getting crowded up in your head. I can't wait for you to break again. You get off on causing misery, but you'll be your own worst enemy. Give me demons any day, yeah. I don't need your reasons why you better be impatient. All my vices are mine to tear apart, but I wanna keep them, 'cause I'm in every single one. Oh, we got them. Oh, man, got them. Nick and Freddie got them. Why can't I? Oh, the best minds have something I like. 'Cause demons make you feel alive. Oh, my. Oh, we got them. Oh, man, got them. Nick and Freddie got them. Why can't I? Oh, the best minds have something I like. 'Cause demons make you feel alive. Oh, my. Give me demons any day, yeah. I don't need your reasons why you better be impatient. All my vices are mine to tear apart, but I wanna keep them, 'cause I'm in every single one. I'll take demons over you any day. I'll take demons over you any day. I'll take demons over you any day. I'll take demons over you any day.
Scarlet's Wake with All My Vices. Like, that's such like a heavy rockin' tune. And you know, the beginning part, I was telling Mike, I said this is will kind of help my my Primus sidetrack here, just because the first part is bass before the guitar kicks in, the rest of the instruments kick in. It sounds like a song from Primus Sound Pork Soda, and no, not Pork Soda. Sorry, what am I talking about? Frizzle Fry, Pudding Time. The song Pudding Time from Frizzle Fry. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
And then it gets heavier, obviously, but like really cool. Like, I love the vocals, and it was just like really, they had that old, well, not old, but like the nice alternative, like kind of like heavy rock though, like new metal is really cool. Like, really enjoy that. And just speaking of Primus, because I've been listening to a little bit of Primus lately again, it's just one of those things. You have so much music, you don't have time for everything. So I was listening to Frizzle Fry, and I was listening to Pork Soda, and Pork Soda. One of the best songs on there. It's so funny because then the banjo is called "The Air's Getting Slippery."
I remember that. Yeah.
And it's such a fun tune, and and just before it breaks down into a call like a solo, he's like Lur Banji man, talking about Larry Lalone, the guitarist, right?
It's brilliant. It's a really short track, that one.
Yeah, it's like maybe 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe like. But it's a funny tune, but it's such a great album to listen to, because I remember the first Primus song I heard was "My Name Is Mud." That's when Pork Soda came out, and then I heard a few more off of Pork Soda. They backtracked, and then but I pretty much, because I didn't know, because I jumped over Saving the Seas, went back to Frizzle Fry. So I heard John the Fisherman and To Defy the Laws of Tradition and Too Many Puppies, Pudding Time. Like a lot of fantastic tunes on that album. And so I heard that first, and then I got into Singing the Seas and found out about Tommy the Cat and Is It Luck and those damn blue collar tweakers. But yeah,
that's a great tune.
But the point being is, when I was listening to it, is because I can remember when I first heard the tunes, especially the song "Welcome to This World." You know, because it's such a fun song, but it was so heavy at the same time too, especially when everything kind of comes in. And it's just one of those albums that really kind of stuck with me. It's like I want to hear more, because the first time I ever heard anyone play bass like that, you know, you'd hear a slap or pop here and there, even if you're listening to funk, but nothing like Les Claypool. That's what is so unique, right? And
that is completely unheard of before or after, I think.
they're such a fun band too, because I've seen them a few times. I saw them for the Tales of the Punch Bowl tour, so when known as Big Brown Beaver, and they were dressed in penguin suits and played in an inverted dollhouse. And then, it was pretty funny. So I know Les Claypool standing like 6'5", 6'6" in his penguin suit with his bass pretty much almost up to his chin and just kicking it, you know. And
I absolutely love the randomness of Primus.
The thing is, Les Claypool is such a funny guy, though. He really is, though. I know that's what makes it so much more interesting. And the other time I saw them was for the Anti-Pop tour, and they were playing with Incubus, and it would have been, I'm pretty sure it was still Make Yourself. I don't think Morning View had come out yet. But it was those two and Buckethead. And Primus was playing, and then Buckethead came on stage with him, and of course Les Claypool was like, he's like, look at that guy, bucket of KSC on his head and got a guitar in his hand, and he's jamming around there, just making fun of him, but not sort of thing, you know, just kind of joking around.
I absolutely love it. Buckethead's one of those random people that seems to come up everywhere.
Well, he played for GNR for a while too, right?
This is it. I think he kind of, I guess, reached probably peak popularity. There's not many bigger bands than that, but God knows how he got past it. But there was a thing where Ozzy Osbourne said that he auditioned him at some point and really wanted him to be the guitarist in the band at whatever point it was. It might have been Gus G, I think it is, who's got it now. It might have been when he got it after Zakk Wylde left again. And he apparently he was like, oh, this guy's amazing, he's a really, really cool guitarist, he can definitely have the job. And he sort of said to him, but the thing is, you'd have to dress like the rest of the band, because it's Ozzy Osbourne and his band, not Ozzy Osbourne plus Buckethead, so you'd probably have to take the bucket off your head. He's like, nah, I'm not doing it. And then he went away, Buckethead, and wrote 7 experimental metal albums that year. And he's just like, all right.
Done.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking random.
Oh my god.
It's absolutely brilliant. On a different sidetrack, Primus have got a new album coming out.
Yes, they do. And all original members, so Larry Lalone and Tim Alexander.
Oh, I didn't realise that, actually. Yep. I knew that. I didn't realise that. Oh, that's even cooler.
Yeah, Lur and Head is his name. That's his nickname.
Right.
But
that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, because the first albums were cool. Because when they did the Brown album, the drummer's name was just Brain. That was it. No name, just Brain, and that was it. And Anti-Pop, I'm trying to remember, because I know that Anti-Pop, they had a lot of guest musicians on, because they had Kirk Hammett and James Hetfield, and they actually had Matt Stone and Trey Parker from South Park.
Oh, awesome! And
they had a few, and it was a pretty decent album. It was I didn't really notice Kirk Hammett and James Hetfield sort of thing. They weren't that prominent in it, but. Either way, it was a good album. I really enjoyed it too. And of course, they played all the favorites, and they played John the Fisherman. They played what's called Tommy the Cat, and Jerry's the Race Car Driver, right?
Yeah.
So,
that's another great track.
But at the beginning and the end, they have Here Come the Bastards and something Los Bastardos or Bastardos at the end.
Right.
Shut up, you bastards! You just called me a bastard, didn't you? These guys are a bunch of freaks, man. It just ends such a weird ending. And speaking of which, one more sidetrack here, and it's got to do with Primus. It's got to do with music too. So I was talking to my sister last week, and we were talking FaceTime, and we got a music week we normally do for